So for those of you that don't know me, I'm a hospice nurse and I share my stories of death and dying here on TikTok. And today I had a visit, like many days. I'm just helping out with admission team. And I did this admission and, my patient she's end of life. She came into the hospice program kind of late and we're where we are now. So I had to work fast and get everything set up. And, it was a pretty busy admission. And I was talking to the patient's brother, and he was asking me how far I had to drive to get to the visit. So I told him, I said, oh, you guys are actually about an hour, 15 minutes away from me. And he was like, yeah. He said, I had to drive an hour and 15, hour and a half to get here. And I was kind of confused because I thought I was at his house. Like, I thought he had just brought his sister home to stay with him. And he said, no, this is her house. And I was like, oh, I said, why didn't you just take her home with you? And he said, well, I could have taken her to your inpatient center because we have an inpatient center. And she was, eligible for GIP stay at our inpatient. And he was like, and I could have taken her to my house, but her cat Petey is here. And I think that it would really make her, feel at peace to be around her cat. He says she's had him for years. And I was like, wow, this man is a pretty healthy guy, in his 80s, close to 80. His sister's up there in age. And it's just, to me, it's just amazing that he moved his life down from his house to her house just so he could bring her home so that she could be with her cat. And I mean, these are the moments and these are the stories that I come on here and I tell. And these are the beautiful moments in hospice. I asked him, I said, were you and your sister close growing up? And he said, yeah. He said, we were born 12 months apart and they always called us double trouble. Wherever she was, I was. He was like, we were always together. And he said, she did right by me growing up and I want to do right by her now. That's the kind of stuff that almost brings tears to my eyes because I think it's beautiful. I think it's an absolutely beautiful sentiment. But anyway, I say all that to say, life is short. Eat the cake. Eat the fucking cake. Love the people that love you back. And just be a kind human. That's the message for today. Have a great Saturday. And God bless.